Fortnite Season 4 launched 2 days ago. With the new season came lots of new, fun content, including unvaulted weapons, new mythic weapons, lots of new skins, and 6 new species of fish. Previously, there were only 4 types of fish in Fortnite: the flopper, the slurp fish, the small fry, and the rare mythic goldfish. But now, you can fish for 9 species of fish, and you can find a total of 39 different fish in the game. One of these fish includes the rare, never-before-found Midas fish. The Midas fish has many players confused. Is it real? Is it even in the game yet? Where can I find it? I recently took a lot of interest in the Midas fish. I searched YouTube for answers, but couldn't seem to find any good information. It seems like everyone is searching for the Midas fish, but no one seems to know too much about it. So, what exactly do we know about the Midas fish? I spent 9 hours straight fishing in Fortnite, but had no luck finding the Midas fish. Today, we're going to go over all of the fish that are currently in the game, as well as everything that we do know about the rare Midas fish. As you can see, there are 39 different fish that are currently in the game. The first type of fish is the flopper. If you've played Fortnite recently, you probably know about the flopper. The flopper is uncommon rarity and gives a player 50 HP in 1 second when consumed. This season, there are 2 new colors of floppers, the green flopper and the blue flopper. All of the floppers can be found anywhere on the map. The next fish is the slurp fish. Again, if you've played Fortnite Chapter 2, you've definitely seen the slurp fish. It gives 50 health or shield in 1 second when consumed. It is epic rarity. The new colors of the slurp fish are blue, yellow, purple, black, and white. They all give the same health, but some are more rare than others. The blue slurp fish can be found anywhere. The yellow slurp fish can be found in swamp areas. The purple slurp fish can be found in mountainous areas. The black slurp fish can only be found in coastal areas and only at nighttime. Lastly, the white slurp fish requires a pro fishing rod and can be found in swamp areas and at nighttime. The first new species of fish that was added to the game in Season 4 is the spicy fish. When consumed, the spicy fish makes a player run fast, similar to a pepper. The spicy fish is a blue rarity, and there are 5 different types. The first is the drift spicy fish, and it can be found in forest areas. The next is the white spotted spicy fish, which can be found in mountainous areas. Next up is the southern spicy fish, which can only be found in swamp areas. My personal favorite, the sky blue spicy fish, look how cute it is, but it can be found in coastal areas. Lastly is the molten spicy fish, which can be found anywhere on the map. The next new species of fish is the hop flopper. Similar to moonrocks, when consumed, you can jump very high. Another thing to note is that the hop flopper gives you 15 white health when consumed. Again, there are 5 types of hop floppers. The first is number 15, the drift hop flopper. It can be found anywhere on the map. Number 16 is the coho hop flopper, and it can only be found in forest areas. 17 is the Atlantic hop flopper. This requires a pro fishing rod and can only be found in mountainous areas. In my entire 9 hours of fishing, I only found 11 of these. Next up is the CHINHOOK hop flopper. It can be found in swamp areas. And last but not least is the chum hop flopper, which can only be found in coastal areas. Another new species of fish that was added in Season 4 is the jellyfish. When consumed, the jellyfish works like a chug splash. It immediately gives you and any nearby players 20 health or shield. The jellyfish is blue rarity. There are 5 types of jellyfish. Number 20, the slurp jellyfish. Number 21, the dark vanguard jellyfish. Number 22, the cuddle jellyfish. Number 23, the peely jellyfish. And lastly, number 24, the purple jellyfish. The slurp jellyfish is found anywhere on the map. Dark vanguard jellyfish can be found anywhere on the map, but only at nighttime. You can find the cuddle jellyfish in swamp areas, and the peely is found in mountainous areas and requires a pro fishing rod. Lastly, the purple fish can be found in coastal areas. Next up is the shield fish. The shield fish is almost identical to the slurp fish. It grants a player 50 shield in 1 second when consumed. One thing to note about the shield fish is it cannot heal you for white health. Don't rely on these fish when you get stuck in the storm. The shield fish is blue rarity, and there are 5 different types of shield fish. First up is number 25, the black and blue shield fish, which can be found anywhere on the map. Number 26 is the black striped shield fish, and it can be found in coastal areas. Next up is number 27, the pink shield fish, found anywhere on the map but requires a pro fishing rod. 28 is the green shieldfish found in forest areas, and this one seems to be pretty tough to find. I only managed to collect 5 during my 9 hours of fishing. Last but not least is number 29, the light blue shieldfish, which can be found anywhere on the map. What seems to be the most unique fish that they've added this season is the thermal fish. The thermal fish is the second most rare fish in the game. At legendary rarity, these fish can be pretty tough to find. When consumed, the thermal fish grants you thermal vision for 45 seconds. Again, there are 5 different types of thermal fish, found at numbers 30 through 34. First up is the green thermal fish, found in forest areas. From my experience, this was the toughest fish to find. After 9 hours of fishing, I only found 2 green thermal fish. Number 31 is the silver thermal fish. It can be found anywhere on the map, but yet again requires a pro fishing rod. 32 is the raven thermal fish. This fish can be found in coastal areas, and once again requires a pro fishing rod. Number 33 is the red and green thermal fish. This fish can be found in forest areas. 34 is the purple and orange thermal fish, and it can be found anywhere on the map. Last but not least, besides the rare Midas fish of course, is the small fry. This one may sound familiar to you. The small fry returns in Season 4, but with 5 new colors. Small fries are common rarity and grant 25 health in 1 second when consumed. First up is number 35, the light blue small fry, which can be found anywhere on the map. Next is number 36, the tan small fry, which once again can be found anywhere on the map. 37 is the purple top small fry, found anywhere on the map. Number 38 is the black small fry, which can be found anywhere on the map but only at nighttime. Last but not least is good old 39, the blue small fry, which can be found in coastal areas. Remember, to catch small fries, you have to fish in water that isn't a designated fishing spot. Now, what you've been waiting for, the Midas fish. So what is a Midas fish? Where can we find it? Does it even exist? After fishing for 9 hours straight and doing some research online, I'm going to share with you everything I know about the Midas fish. Firstly, the Midas fish can be found at the number 1 spot on the fish collection chart. It is mythic rarity. In other words, it is extremely rare. When caught and consumed, the Midas fish turns every weapon in your inventory into legendary rarity. If you haven't fished yet this season, you may not know about the hints given for different fish. Since some fish can only be found in specific locations on the map, occasionally you will unlock hints or more details about a fish that you haven't caught yet. When you haven't unlocked any details about a fish, it will look like this. But sometimes, details will become available about a certain fish, which will reveal more information about where it can be found. I'm not certain if these hints are given at random, or if there's something that you need to do to unlock them. I was hoping that after catching all 38 fish besides the Midas fish, I would unlock a hint to help me figure out its location. Sadly, that was not the case. I was determined to find the Midas fish, so I started brainstorming. How can we unlock the hint? Where would this fish be found? These are the ideas that I came up with. Number 1, you must be wearing the Midas skin to catch the Midas fish. I quickly shot down this idea. The Midas skin was in the Season 2 Battle Pass, which was $10. If you had to wear the Midas skin, that would make the game pay to win, which would cause a lot of controversy. That led me to idea number 2. The Midas fish can be found in the water in the Authority. This idea actually makes a lot of sense. In case you don't remember, Midas was a mythic boss in Chapter 2, Season 2. He was located in the Agency, which eventually turned into the Authority in Season 3. I was thinking, if the Midas fish could only be found in one special location, it would make sense for it to be at the Authority. I fished for a bit in the water inside the Authority, but started to think this wasn't the answer. Again, this led me to idea number 3. The Midas fish can only be found in the water outside the Authority. Again, this seems like a pretty good idea. I spent hours fishing outside the Authority with no luck. Since the Midas fish is so rare, this actually could be the answer, but we honestly won't know until someone finds it. The next idea ties into the first idea. As I said, I originally thought I might unlock more details about the Midas fish after finding all other 38 fish. Since this wasn't the case, I thought it might be a bit more complex than this. What if you need all 38 fish to be 3 stars to unlock a hint? I started fishing in an attempt to get all 3-star fish. I'm almost there, but I've been having a tough time finding 3 stars for the last few. Again, this might be the answer, but we honestly won't know until I can successfully find the rest of the 3-star fish. Some other ideas that I pondered over but quickly shot down are that you have to use a thermal fish while fishing to find the Midas fish, you have to kill a shark of the Authority to find the Midas fish, or maybe you have to find a special fishing rod in the game that can be used to find it. After fishing for hours and hours throughout the night, I started to get frustrated and resorted back to searching Twitter for answers. I came across a tweet from this YouTuber. In his reply to Lachlan, he says, "Hypex sent me this last night." In case you don't know, Hypex is a well-known Fortnite leaker. He goes into the game files to leak information about the game before it is actually publicly known or available. This image appears to contain metadata about a type of consumable fish in the game, with its weight being equal to 0. Assuming that the weight in this context refers to its probability to spawn at any given place that it could spawn, its current spawn rate is 0, and therefore, it is not yet able to spawn in the game. So, long story short, the Midas fish may very well not even be in the game yet. What do you guys think of the Midas fish? Do you think it exists? What do you think of the ideas that I came up with to find it? After 9 hours straight of fishing, I couldn't even unlock any details about the Midas fish. Should I keep going in hopes of finding the Midas fish? Who will be the first person to find this rare Midas fish? May the search continue.